congratulations on everything.
Uh, Good evening to many viewers. The East Coast here in the afternoon, and well, I want to put a disclaimer because many of you who work with me for 35 years, you never see this picture. Because if I had to put this convention together, I never put myself up. Because I'm a pretty private person, and anything about me is not that important. I always try to live my life to blend in with people. I try to, actually, I just, I'm pretty, you can call me an introvert person. I'm a pretty private person. I don't know why I ended up in this business, but and I end up working with a lot of people and on exposed in ton of now, it's usually 10,000 people, now 100,000 people at this convention today. But, you know, uh, the reality is that sometimes you become so big, it's not because you really plan to do it, but circumstance, happen and you rise up to the challenge. All my life I just want to do something, even though I kind of a private person, but I always want to do something special. I want to do something big. I want to feel better about myself. That I want my family to be proud of me. And my nature is more fit with a social worker, but I end up doing this thing because I think it's more than just me. And over the years, I have a chance to work with other family, and I relate to a lot of people in this organization. They are just people like me who want to be better off for the family. They never seek glory or power, but they mostly just want to be a good person, a good man, a good woman. And, you know, um, I'm so blessed today because we built a business, and like us talk about building a house, you build a business, you know, you go to 35 years of this business, and you realize that after a lot of challenge, the stock market crash, the 9/11, and so many events, things that happen to any business, but this business still standing, is pretty strong, and continue to grow in spite of all the challenge upon us. So, you know, first of all, before we close this thing, I want to thank every one of you, and especially the staff and the technical support, everybody, and our business partner, the provider, especially Transamerica and many other wonderful company, and the speaker who share our vision, who come up and talk with us, especially and then for every audience who have a chance to be able to get to know us. We want to thank you for your time, this wonderful time this Saturday. My story is a pretty simple story, a pretty humble story. I struggle every day for the last 35 years. The only things that I find that keep me going because I have something to believe in. I make a motto of my life is that find something you believe in and put your life into it. Because, you know, your belief will be tested every day and many times. But if you have a strong belief, you go on. I take a note today from Andrew Yang. He says something about this, is that your potential is limitless as long as you believe in yourself. And, talking about challenge in life, imagine yourself right now with this pandemic, how incredible a thing happened to you. But that's 26 years old. I left my country with 2 pair of clothes and a few bucks in my hand. That is a tragic change. And just overnight, my family left behind. And for many years, I never see them again. And luckily, after this is something that dear to me, that is about people who take care of their family. You know, when I started the business, there's a lot of question about can you do it? Who are you? And many times we have struggled to describe what you do. And then Andrew Yang talked earlier about, my name is Andrew Yang, I run for president. Well, the same thing with me. I cannot relate by myself about running one of the largest organization in the financial industry. But just what that. So I just want to announce it today. My name is XUAN, and we want to provide financial education for every family in North America, and soon to be in the world. Because I felt that on the shoulder of giant people like you, who are teammates who I'm working with in the last 35 years, people who from all walks of life, the people who like Raquel Ramlau, and countless people on this organization who is very simple and humble people, but there is I call it a giant inside of them is awakened. And we had tens of thousands of people like that who've been with us in this campaign. We've been doing this for the last 20, 30 years. And now, we achieved the first part of our life. The pandemic fast forwards our schedule. All of a sudden, technology, time change, push forward this model. And then now we realize that we can do a lot bigger. When the world was shelter, and we create social distance. On the other hand, the world create a new phenomenon where most people, through modern technology, we reach out more. For the past several months, we experienced a miracle that people begin to get together. The coming of all the associates, all team members, all the campaigners who believe into a great cause, get together, put this convention together, raising a large amount of money for a good cause, and also organize and calling and inviting people to listen to wonderful speakers who share vital information about people's future. It gives us more reason to believe that we can do something very big. So, I like to talk with you about, this is what we want to do. Right after this is our goal for the next 10 years. We want to build with a cause. Every organization cannot be significant, cannot attract, cannot last, cannot be sustainable unless you have a strong reason. You got to build. I think that's the 21st century proven and witnessed so many organizations that are changing model in the world right now, that company or organization who build not beside profit, company with a good reason, a good cause is a worldwide organization and tend to last for a long time, especially organizations like us who rely on people trust and belief and teamwork. So we want to build a future of financial education, and that's our cause. So this is our vision. Our vision is financial education for all. I believe that every man and woman in America, I talk about North America, including Canada, we start right here. And I think the world right now, we also share the information with many other parts of the world too. You know, we have big organizations outside the United States. And, you know, financial education is a right. You know, universal education is a right. Every human being, every child grow up, they deserve an education. And I think the adult, every one of us, we deserve a financial education. And WSB commit to do that. That would be in society, in the human race. You know, if the university system don't do it, or the financial system don't do it, there'll be a group of men and women like us who will try that thing. Because it's a good thing, it's a good cause. So our vision is provide financial educational cause for all. And our mission, I understand a long, long time ago about success. Many people measure success by, you know, the checkbook you have, maybe the title that you acquire, or the power in your hand. But personally, I think success is you're going to be able to help someone. You know, helping people is a good business. You know, the time business is always looking for the bottom line. But we beg to differ. We want to build our business based on serving others and helping others. So our definition of success is helping a friend to become financially independent. I know how important it is to have a peace of mind, to be able to not worry about money. And I know how doable and how possible it is if we care. When we sit down and we work with someone and we hold them by the hand and we work together, we surround ourselves with good, right-minded people who always want to do the good thing for their family or the people around, and they want to become a saver, they want to take care of the future, we tend to become successful. It become, you know, our motto is that it make it simple, clear, and fast enough, and especially doable, so people can be able to duplicate what we do. Our system, as time go on now, will be on massive contact and follow-up, because we understand